from Chevy Chase.
Welcome back. Hope you had time to grab that second cup of coffee because it's now time for our couch convo. And today we're talking about a disease that can be difficult to diagnose, easy to overlook, and can have a profound impact on someone's life. Our next guest knows that battle all too well, but she is here with a story that is both hopeful and inspiring. Beth Degler spent years battling Lyme disease, and now she's turning her personal experience into a powerful message of awareness in hopes of helping others. And Beth, we are so excited to have you on the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Yes. So I've known you for many years. We grew up in church together.
Yes.
We used to play bunco together.
We did. That was so fun.
And I've just been following your journey in this battle that you've had against Lyme disease. And we've talked about this on our show before as well. But tell us from your experience, how long when did you first get the symptoms, and what were the symptoms?
I got bit in June of 2016.
Okay.
I didn't start getting symptoms until 2019.
Really?
Wow.
So it took that long?
Lyme disease can lie dormant in your body.
I did not know that.
Yes, it can.
Okay.
And then when your body is compromised, that's when the symptoms come out.
Oh gosh.
So in 2019, I started getting a little bit of symptoms, but 2020, it was full blown.
And that was when COVID was going on too.
Right, so that made it even worse.
Right.
And what were some of those symptoms?
Some of the symptoms were I was extremely paranoid. I was afraid of everything. I was afraid to leave my house. I was really depressed. I was really anxious.
Yeah.
And that's not something you would think of having a disease you would associate with that.
No, most people have body aches and can't get out of bed.
So physiological.
Yes, exactly.
And I know you went and sought all kinds of treatment. How long did it take you to finally get a diagnosis for each of those illnesses?
It took 2.5 years from the first time that I showed symptoms.
Wow.
So it was 6 years of really bad living.
Yeah.
So do they run blood work? How do they detect it?
What I did is we love our doctors in Lexington, but we needed to travel. We figured it out real quick. So we went to the Amen Clinic in Atlanta, Georgia, and they did brain spec testing, and they ran a scan of my brain, and then they also did blood work, and they determined that my brain was inflamed.
Oh.
It was inflamed. My brain was on fire.
Yeah.
And so that was causing some of the mental issues that were happening.
Yes, that's exactly what was causing some of the mental issues.
Yeah.
And then the blood work determined that I did have Lyme disease and Epstein-Barr and co-infections, which are even worse than Lyme disease.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So what kind of treatments did they start you on for all of these things?
I had biomagnetic treatment, which is something where they put magnets on you. And then I also went to get phage therapy at the Biologics Center in Tennessee. And that was really great. They gave me supplements, they gave me herbal drops, and after a while, it took a while for that to work, but after a while it did work.
Yeah.
And I also had something called phage therapy, which they're developing with cancer patients.
Oh wow, so this is not what you normally hear about, like you had to really seek out some specialized treatment.
I did, and if it wasn't for my husband, I wouldn't have got that
Well,
treatment.
we all know you're married to the world's best husband, Kevin Degler.
I am.
And he is just such a supportive husband, and he was there by your side, because this was so unlike you and what you had ever experienced before. So it had to be kind of maddening at the same time to not know what was causing all of this. So was it kind of a relief when you finally found out what it was?
It was a relief, yes, but the treatments didn't work at first, so it was really hard at first.
Yeah.
Now, is this something that is cured? Are these things that you'll deal with for the rest of your life and have to continue to get treatment?
Praise God, I'm cured. I'm cured. Yes, with a lot of
Fantastic.
prayers and a lot of treatments, I am cured.
That has to be just so amazing. I know when I first heard the news, I was like, finally, it was an answer to prayer. And so what kind of message do you have for other people? And now you've turned it into kind of your mission.
Yes, my misery, God has turned it into my ministry.
Yeah.
And so I have a message to people: don't give up. Don't give up. Whatever you do, don't give up. Keep seeking treatment. if they need to talk to somebody, my contact information will be made available. I am happy to talk to people. God has made it to where I can speak to groups of people. He opened the door for me to come on this show and be able to tell people what they can do and how they can get help.
Yes.
And the first place to start is really just awareness and allowing people to understand your story, to know what they could potentially go through, and prevention too, right? So we all need to be safe about our bug spray and do the things.
We really do. And
Yes.
I implore you, if you find a tick on you, go to the doctor right away and see about getting on doxycycline.
Oh, okay. So there's something they can do right away.
Right away.
Oh,
they can do
I had
that
no
right
idea.
away.
Okay.
I was resistant to treatment because I had gone so long without anything
Right.
that the doxycycline didn't work.
Yes. So take it
see.
seriously.
Yes.
Wear the bug spray when you're out.
Absolutely.
And you're still getting out in the outdoors. You're not just sheltering at
Right.
home
I'm
these
still
days.
going kayaking and I'm still going camping.
You're such an inspiration. I just love your sweet spirit
Thank
and how
you.
you have just taken your mess, turned it into your message, and I know it's going to help people out there. If people are interested in maybe having you come and talk at maybe their women's group or any kind of group,
absolutely.
are you available for that?
I will go wherever God sends me. I am happy to talk to anybody and everybody.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Okay. Well, thank you. So glad you're happy. Praise
Yes.
God. Okay, well, we're going to have all the information for Beth Degler up on the screen. Check it out.